Hey guys, Mike with Jeeps on the Run, and today we're talking about the 2022 Toys for Tots run, just coming up in a couple weeks. Let's rewind for a quick second. Last year in 21, we hit record numbers on about everything. Record number of Jeeps, record numbers of toys, record numbers of donations collected. It was amazing, and we're gonna do it again this year, but with a few changes. Last year, we listened to you. This was probably the most vocal the Jeeps on the Run group has been about multiple things. A few things were disorganized as far as finding the parking lot or leaving parking lot B, being the first one in, last one out. Our impact on the community that day was a little rough. We had intersections closed down for 45 plus minutes. Regardless of how good of a event you're putting on, it still can leave a negative impact for those not involved. So we really want to polish this up. We want to make it a great experience for everyone that attends. So we're going to get into a couple quick changes. I promise I will make this quick. You can laugh all you want, but here we go. I've met with the chief of police from pretty much every jurisdiction between Fox Lake and Waukegan, and even the Illinois, or I should say the Lake County Department of Transportation is being involved. We have some new plans to keep the group together. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna limit the number of Jeeps in the procession from Ray to Waukegan to 500. So if you're already registered and you're ready to go and you've got your QR code to come into Ray, you are good to go. But the procession limit will be 500. Having said that, that doesn't dismiss anyone else who wants to come join the party at the Genesee Theater. We're gonna have an option for you to get there a little early. You're gonna be able to watch the Jeeps come in. You're gonna be able to grab a drink, grab a bite to eat, and have front row seating to the procession coming in. This is a great opportunity for many Jeep clubs who always wanna travel together in their pack. They can travel together, go directly to the Genesee Theater, and be parked all as one group. It's also a great opportunity for those with young kids and families, maybe even elders. They're asking about bathroom stops on this hour journey from Waukegan to Fox Lake, or Fox Lake to Waukegan, I should say. So another great opportunity just to get ahead of the crowd, enjoy the fun, and watch the festivities begin. The other thing we're gonna have is we're gonna have police presence throughout the entire line. I know normally we do, but last year when you hit over 800 Jeeps, we don't have enough officers, and no matter what you do, those resources get spread thin, causing the issues we had. We know we had an issue with the first Jeep in being the last Jeep out. That issue is going to be resolved. We know we had issues with people in the back of the line of the procession that didn't have escorts, or maybe they took wrong turns because they weren't following closely enough, or whatever the case. Again, we have better resolutions to solve this problem, so the person in the front of the procession has the same experience as the Jeep in the back of the procession. And we realize that not everyone wants to be part of the procession just to go to have the fun at the Genesee Theater. So now you've got an option. In doing this, over the past 10 years, 9 years, we really have not been open to the public, I guess you could say. We haven't been inviting to the local community. If you didn't have your Jeep registration, you couldn't just come walk around and bring your kids and look at the Jeeps. So doing this at Ray, we will have a toy drop set up. We will have self-guided parking. If your family wants to come and someone maybe that's not in the event wants to come and see the Jeeps, let them come park in Fox Lake, walk around, and we really encourage everyone to showcase their vehicles. The Jeeps at Ray will be spread out just a little more to encourage that kind of car show feel. If you rewind back to the beginning of what started this whole thing, it was, hey, let's create a Jeep show. So kind of 10-year anniversary, let's bring that back. Let's go full circle. Let's really show off our Jeeps. And let's let the community come in. Let's let the community bring their toys in. And maybe the community wants to stop in and grab a cup of coffee and join the Jeep show. So now with doing this, we're gonna be able to let the community come in. They can make donations, they can buy Jeep raffle tickets, and they can donate toys, and they can see what being part of the Jeep community feels like. So keep in mind during the procession, we've got Jeeps on the Run labeled on multiple Jeeps. We've got Ray Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram labeled on multiple Jeeps. People know who we are. Last year we had people running red lights when there wasn't guided traffic. We had situations where they weren't letting vehicles in. It was unsafe, period. It was not safe. And we know many of you reached out to us and we've been listening. And the number one thing in this event is safety, and let's raise some money for the kids. So those are the two goals, and that's what we're gonna do. So as a Jeep community, we have to come together, and we have to realize that our impact on the community and what it looks like. So if we can keep an orderly line and we can keep an orderly procession from point A to point B, and minimally disrupt the communities in between, it's gonna have definitely a more positive spin. We could be doing the best thing in the world, but if you're someone sitting at that traffic light for 45 minutes and you've got somewhere to be, you might be unhappy, and that's okay, that's respectful. Everyone's got a place to be and everyone's got lives to live. So we're trying to minimize our impact to the community and make it a positive one. So we encourage you to buy your tickets to the after party. You do not have to be in the procession. If the procession or the main event, if you will call it, or the Toys for Tots event, the beginning one, is sold out, you are still more than welcome to come. Purchase tickets to the after party. Again, you're gonna have a front row seat. You're gonna be there and watch all the Jeeps come in. Be the first in line to grab some of that awesome food from the food trucks, have your toys dropped, and kick back. We got a lot of awesome stuff here planned for our 10-year anniversary. I know there's gonna be a lot of questions. Comment below. We will create a FAQ section on the website. There actually already is one, but we will be adding to it for those commonly asked questions. At the end of the day, here's what we need to remember. This is gonna be a positive change. People are gonna have a better experience throughout the event. And at the end of the day, we need to show what the Jeep community can do as a whole. And let's remember at the end of the day what this event is about. This is about raising money and toys and helping our local community. This isn't about us, so please don't be discouraged that if you're not part of that procession, that it's a different experience for you. I think some people might find it better, but again, in the people in the procession, I think you're gonna find it better too because it's gonna be well managed. So open up those wallets, open up your hearts. Let's have an awesome 10-year anniversary. If you've got questions, please let us know. But I know this is gonna make an awesome impact and awesome change for our Jeeps on the Run event, Toys for Tots event. So as always, thank you guys. JeepsOnTheRun.com. Buy those raffle tickets, bring those toys, and let's have an awesome time. Thanks, guys.